I'm here with Geena Davis, who continues to advocate for women and is making a huge difference for women in the entertainment industry. Geena, thank you for being here today.
My pleasure, thank you.
You are making such a difference with how women are being portrayed, especially in children's movies. Can you tell us what motivated you and what you've seen in the data to take this on?
So I became aware of the inequality, the gender inequality in kids media when I started watching things with my daughter when she was a toddler. And I was so horrified. I was like, what are we doing? You know, we should be showing kids that boys and girls share the sandbox equally. So I decided that I wanted to get the data about it and try to really solve this problem, because if we're training kids from the beginning to have unconscious gender bias, we're creating a problem that we have to try to solve later on. Why not just stop training them to have that bias from the beginning?
And I know you started first, as you said, looking at from 11 and under.
Right.
But then your research expanded. And can you tell us some of the statistics and things we should be aware of in this world where we're being bombarded with images that are shaping the way people think?
Well, yeah, it's pretty striking once you have the numbers, and it turns out that in movies, which is worse than TV, in movies, for every one female speaking character, there are nearly 2.5 male speaking characters, and the crowd scenes are even worse. And also, when you look at, for example, occupations of characters in film, 81% of the characters who have jobs are male, and 50% of the workforce is female in real life. So we're not even reflecting, the reality.
Right, right. What would you say, as you've been looking at the research and you are taking it now into production companies to educate, which I think is such an important step, what is the most shocking finding that you think they respond to?
It turns out that everybody thinks they're doing a much better job than they actually are. Mm-hmm. And it's been so fascinating to go into, we visit every studio, every network, every production company, and share this with them privately and in a friendly manner, and to see the horror
in their eyes,
that they have when they realize how profoundly they've been shortchanging women and people of color, and any sort of diversity, and it's been very inspiring to see that it's not on purpose, that it is unconscious, and that they really want to do better. And so a lot of our work is done simply by presenting the data, and their reaction makes them want to do much better.
Well, that is pretty rewarding. As we end, I want to end on a positive note. So what do you think for us going forward we'll see? What is the positive change that you predict your work is going to have?
Well, there's inequality in every sector of society, and a lot of progress that needs to be made, and a lot of it is going to take a tremendous amount of time and work. But I always say that on-screen representations is the one area of gross inequality that can be changed overnight. The very next movie somebody makes can be gender balanced. And so I have a lot of optimism about that. And if we show it on screen, it's much more likely to happen in real life.
Oh, keep up the work you're doing. It's so important. And thank you for being here today.
Thank you.